my wonderful honey drops. Today we are going to be doing something super fun with my friends Keith and Frank. Say hi, both of you.
Hi, both of you.
Figured.
Hello, both of you.
I figured. Anyways, before we start, I want to show off my new toggles. I'm very, very excited. I finally was able to put them onto my model. So if you'll look at my eyeballs, right?
Ooh, get on with the content.
I will stab you.
No, please.
Which is a perfect
Actually, I should have stabbed.
which is a perfect segue to what my eyes currently look like. Yes, the whites of my eyes can turn black, and my hair are now tentacles. I have a tentacle hair toggle, which is really, really cool, because then I also can do this, where I look demonic, and I will kill you. Anyways, that's beside the point. Those are the new toggles. I just wanted to show them off because I'm super duper excited about them. If you guys watch my stream, you'll probably have already seen them because I'll also be showing them on stream. And I don't know when this video is going to come out. But we are now going to move to where we are going to watch the Broadway production of And Juliet. If it's okay with you guys, I thought we would just go through Act 1. And then cut it and then record again for Act 2, if that makes sense.
Sure.
So Act 1 and Act 2 will be two separate videos. Okay, so the starting of the show is the song Larger Than Life. The plot of And Juliet is that Shakespeare's wife comes to visit him after he's just finished writing Romeo and Juliet, but she does not like the ending, and so she is trying to get him to change it. And so this is what if Juliet didn't kill herself after finding Romeo's dead body? What if she did something after? So, but this is the opening where we get introduced to Shakespeare. Are we ready?
Oggy.
Hide when you're screaming my name. All right.
So it's a very strong opening. It's a really strong opening, right? Like it is like
Bruh.
like they really like punch like the opening of like yeah, like because again, like the title of the song, like this is the larger than life type of thing. Like when you go to see a show, it is the larger than life what you want from that stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you go to see a show, have you guys seen, you guys have gone to see productions before, right? I know Keith
Yes.
has.
Unfortunately, I have not seen any Shakespeare, despite my teacher being in a few in Midsummer Night's Dream and everything. I feel bad about that, but don't worry about that.
I mean, to be fair, I'm gonna the controversial opinion. I don't really like Shakespearean productions. I like the stories. I just don't like watching them. Some of them are funny. I did see a Shakespearean production of, I believe it was Twelfth Night. I went because one of my counselors from a summer camp I went to was playing one of the characters.
I see.
But I like the stories from Shakespeare. I don't like listening to Shakespearean language.
That's fair. Iambic pentameter just really be like that, huh?
Oh my god, my eyes are freaking out. Hold on, let me recalibrate my face real quick.
But yeah,
There we go.
I've read quite a few. I've read a bit of Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people have.
Been forced to in like
in high
English.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't. Well, not really. I didn't, but like, at some point, I've read some by choice. So.
This is fair. I mean, I feel like it really just depends on what kind of person you are and like what kind of literature you enjoy. If you enjoy poetry, I feel like you'd enjoy Shakespeare.
That's fair.
especially because Shakespeare has a tempo to it.
Iambic pentameter.
Exactly. But yeah,
Is that a noble phantasm?
No, it's first folio. Anyways,
but Shakespeare is in Fate, and of course,
yes.
we're coming back to Fate.
How many minutes are we into this? And now we mentioned fate.
Probably less than
5
10.
minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes and 30 seconds. My eyes are freaking out because I have fat cheeks.
God.
All right.
Tell you now, there are prices to fame. Alright, so good to be here. Welcome everyone. All of our time spent in flashes of light. All you people, can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger. Looking at the
So I also really like the way that this song is used because it's a song for the audience, right? Like how your love is affecting our reality. And just that line in and of itself is, because this is what I love about jukebox musicals, is that they take the lyrics and they change it in a way that affects the story in a so much different way than the original lyrics were intended, right?
Yeah.
Like
It's
just
like animatics.
yeah. And so like the fact like how your love is affecting our reality. If you don't love the show, it doesn't go farther. Or if you do love it, like more can come from it. And that's something that, especially since we reacted to all of Epic, I feel like that really affects it, because, you know, if no one cared about Epic, it wouldn't be as big as it is. Which also makes me kind of sad, because I looked, I could find no animatics of Anne Juliet.
No.
None. And I really, really hope that maybe after this video comes up, I'll be able to Google animatics for Anne Juliet, and some of them will be posted. I really, really hope, because there are some really awesome songs, and I would just love to see what kind of creative people could come from it. Because the whole plot of Anne Juliet and the characters are wonderful, and they're just it's a really good show.
Neil Illustrator, get to it.
I would love to see a Neil Illustrator. I feel like Neil, based on previous works that they have done, I feel like Anne Juliet would be a very awesome show for them to pick up. So,
crowd and I see your body sway. Come on. Can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? Every time we're down, you can make it right, and that makes you larger than life. Every time we're down, yeah, you can make it right.
Shakespeare is going way too hard.
That's my boy.
Hey,
That's my guy,
in
Billy
his-
Shakes.
Billy
mean-
Shakes.
I mean,
in
it
his
makes
time,
sense.
He does go hard.
No, I mean, it makes
He
sense
was a
because
pioneer
it's...
of his time.
Exactly. I mean, it makes sense because it's William Shakespeare. But I just like, especially, so I saw the production recently. Obviously, that's why I'm forcing you guys to watch this, because I saw the full production.
Stratford from Avon, let's go.
But I've yoinked you guys into this. For a minute, I was about to ask you if I was sharing my screen, and then I realized you wouldn't even know what I was talking about if I wasn't fucking sharing my screen. I lost my brain for
No,
a minute.
we're telepathically connected to your mind. What you see is what we see.
Clearly. But what was I gonna say? Right. So, but Shakespeare, there's that line that he says of, "No, thank the people, they are why we're here." It's less goofy, but when I saw it, he was like, "No, thank the people, they are why we're here." And I love like where it's like, "Oh, I mean, I can't take all the credit." Whereas in the recording, it sounds definitely like where it's like, "No, thank the people, they are why we're here," which either way you do it, still is a wonderful line because it's true. Even if it's done as a joke, it's true. If people don't show up for a show, you don't have a show.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, but also him just like all of the vibrato and all of just like the going hard of just like, you can make it right. Like all of that. This man he's going way too hard. I appreciate it, but he is really doing it up. And I appreciate it.
This is the man so well known to have gone so hard that one play can never be spoken in his name ever again.
This is very true.
Yeah.
About Macbeth. Oops, I said it. Now the show's gonna be bad.
How could you?
God dang it, Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
Sorry, just slipped. Okay?
Did it? Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Yeah. I mean, why would I say
Slipped
Macbeth
just
in
like
such a
the
time
dagger
like
that
this?
you're reaching for, my guy. What the hell?
Gasp. All you people can't you see? You're larger and makes you larger. This is the song, also I should say that this is the song that's gotten stuck in my head most. What was I gonna say?
If this song.
Right.
Names
So
on the song.
this song actually gets stuck in my head the most. Just first of all, it's a boy band song originally. I believe it's originally by the Backstreet Boys.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. I believe it's originally by the Backstreet Boys. I might be wrong. But yes, this was the opening number. What did we think?
It's a jukebox musical, right? So I guess
Yeah.
it would be.
Oh yeah, all these songs. There's actually a lot of boy band songs in this, which I think is really funny.
Interesting. I have a
but-
complaint. It's only 2 minutes long.
Okay. Well, after this song, Shakespeare's wife Anne shows up, and she's like, "It's my night out. I promise I got a babysitter." And my favorite line when I saw it was they're fighting over like how she doesn't like the ending of Romeo and Juliet, how they both die, and Shakespeare's like, "Well, it doesn't matter because the ending hath been writ," and she's like, "Well, I'm sorry, hun, but the ending be shit." So
That's fun.
yeah, so she takes the quill from him and starts singing our next song. They start fighting over the quill, I should say. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, just, yeah.
You are my fire.
This is Anne and him singing.
Another Backstreet Boy.
Yep, I told you it's a lot of boy bands.
When I say. Okay, that's funny.
It's so good.
Okay, actually, wait, no.
Okay, that is funny.
That's really
I
good.
told you the lyrics are the same,
The
but
choice
they are
of song
brought,
for certain
yes,
situations are so fun.
they have brought a new meaning to the song, and it's so wonderful. Like
Like,
it's
honey, I love you, but
That's
this
such
is
a
how I want the
good
story to go.
freaking- That's such a good freaking way to put and to implement existing songs into a jukebox musical. Oh my god.
I
I
know.
love it. I love it a lot.
It's
I'm loving
genuinely so funny. It is so funny. And so they are going back and forth, and like you hear it's a song, but it's turned into a duet as they are talking back and forth to each other. And it's just so fun where, you know, he wants it this way, he wants it to end this way, but
we are two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart.
what's really interesting about that line, okay, but here's the thing, what's really interesting about that line is how much do you guys know about Shakespeare's relationship with his wife?
Minimal.
Keith, anything?
Very little.
Okay, so first of all, and they do make jokes about this later on in the show. Do you know what his wife Anne's maiden name is? It's funny. I'll tell you that much.
Is it Mrs. Shakespeare?
No, no. Her maiden name is Hathaway.
Ah,
So what does that make her name?
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway,
Ah,
which is also an actress of modern times.
what?
Yes.
Huh.
I believe, if I'm thinking of the correct actress, she is the lead of The Princess Diaries. Anne Hathaway. So,
her.
yes, so, but Shakespeare's wife's maiden name was Hathaway, so we've been Anne Hathaway. But the thing about her being two worlds apart, when they had their kids, when they had their two daughters, and Shakespeare left, when William left to go to the big city, he left them, his daughters and his wife, at the farm, in like the farmlands that they used to live in, the more rural area. And the thing is that's a very long distance, so they really were two worlds apart, because he was writing plays and sending money back to them, but he almost never visited. He stayed in the city to continue playwriting. He almost never visited. So they were two worlds apart.
But he sent money, right? Still.
Yeah, he sent money.
Okay, so he didn't abandon them. That's good.
No, he never abandoned them. He sent them money, but he never visited. So,
I mean, you know how stardom is at times. You gotta get into the crowd. You gotta stay where the big money's at, where the popularity is high. Hollywood, baby.
I'm gonna have to go with a no on that.
Aw.
You say that I want it that way. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why.
What? The ending.
But a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say that I want it that way.
Wait for it. Hold on, wait. I didn't pause it fast enough. Ignore that. I didn't pause it fast enough.
Wait, what? Oh, it turned to rock for a moment. What?
Hold on. We'll get there. We'll get there in a second. So
Okay.
So obviously the ending is a heartache. It's a mistake. So right.
Yeah.
And she then steals the quill from him to give how she feels about this. Right? So she steals the quill.
Your fire, your one desire. It's too late, but I want it that way. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache.
So he's like, it's too late because I've already written the ending, but she wants it this way.
Why do you want it this way? Because it's nothing but a heartache.
Yeah. Tell me why. I love when it does that quick like switch up. That's like my favorite part of the whole song. Just like, and it's the most replayed. Like,
Desire, yes, I know.
It's so real, actually.
it's so real. I love it.
It's actually a bop piece. Because most other beatbox music is the song
Sorry.
just pops up and sorry.
No. Say what you wanted to say. I paused it because I couldn't
that was
hear
like-
you.
Okay, so as I was saying, I'm liking this. I know it's just starting, but I'm liking this a lot. The genre change of the music and making it much more unique. Because
Oh,
a
and
lot
you're
of
gonna
other
love-
jukebox musicals that I've listened to.
Yeah.
More or less, songs pop up, and sometimes they just pop up for the feel of it.
Right.
and not doesn't serve too much in terms of moving the narrative. But this, I like this.
Yeah. It's so good. And there's yeah.
Tell me why. Ah, want it and wait.
I want it that way.
So they come together. No. Shush. So they come together, right? And he says, okay, fine. We will do it your way. We will restart the story. And my favorite thing when I saw it was he's like, okay, what do you want to do about the ending? And his wife is like, well, Romeo can still die. That's fine. But instead,
Ah,
when Juliet wakes up, instead of him taking his dagger and killing herself, she instead contemplates life and continues to live on. So this song is Juliet
memory
waking
of
up.
Romeo.
So, but this song is Juliet waking up and finding Romeo's body. And this is also a kind of a genre change-ish. Like with the violins, right?
Mhm.
Oh, baby, how was I supposed to know?
Right? Like that genre change with the violins and the drums. Instead of being like, it's still poppy, but it has that like sad tone rather than like the poppy, like almost irritation, I would say, is in the original song.
A quick thing before we play again. What was the reason? What was the reason Juliet poisoned herself again?
So in the original story of Romeo and Juliet, she doesn't poison herself. She takes a sleeping
right.
potion.
Yes.
Right.
That way, so her whole thing is that she
can make her
goes...
appear dead.
Yes, she goes to Friar Lawrence, gets the sleeping potion, and she tells Friar Lawrence to tell Romeo that she's just sleeping and to come find her, and that way they can run away together and be in his banished
Friar
home.
got killed, right?
No, the friar did not get killed. The friar sent a messenger. The messenger was too late, and
Late because of
Romeo,
plague.
because of the plague, and Romeo found out that she was quote unquote dead. So he snuck into her morgue place. What is it called?
Her tomb?
Tomb. That's what it's called. Snuck into the family tomb where she was. Saw her, kissed her, stabbed himself, and died.
Okay. So how was I supposed to know? Still fits. Okay.
Yeah. How was I supposed to know that something wasn't right? Like, how was I supposed to know that this wasn't gonna work?
No, honestly, it's Romeo's fault. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you have
on,
no idea.
guys.
You have no idea. Right here.
Oh, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. And now you're out of sight, yeah.
So, like, I shouldn't have let you be banished. I should have gone with you. But now you're out of sight and you're dead on the floor. And I will say, this scene starts off so interestingly because it starts off with her leaning on her own tomb, on her own casket, and she's wearing headphones. And she takes them off and just kind of dances around the tomb with like the knife, and the other dancers are like taking it from her, giving it back, and like that sort of thing. It's a really interesting segment because she's the only singer in this whole song. It might have background singing, but like she's the only singer. She does not interact with anyone because she is just in her tomb with a dead man. And so it's her singing about how she's got to move on. So
Can't really tell because he's dead.
I know her loneliness is killing her.
And do you believe
Not with you, I lose my mind.
it, baby, one more time?
Which first, this is just some lore about the song originally, like the original
Lore.
song. The original song, Baby One More
Lore.
Time. Yeah, the original song, Hit Me Baby One More Time, I believe was originally written by Germans. So the phrase, hit me baby one more time, is not about physical violence. It's about hit me up, like call me, text me.
Yes.
However, a lot of people, when the song came out, thought it was about physical violence and relationship abuse because it's called Hit Me Baby One More Time. So, but because it was written by someone, by
Language
people, yeah, it was a language barrier. Now, it might not have been Germans, but it was a language barrier type thing. I think it was Germans. I'd have to look it up. I'll put it on screen, but just so you guys know, that's the funny lore about this song. But I think about this in the sense of, when she says, hit me baby one more time, she just wants to talk to him again. He's dead, and she just wants to talk to him. But he's gone, and she doesn't know what to do.
Join them.
She could, or...
And I went through a whole play talking about their unrequited love. So not unrequited.
It wasn't unrequited, it was
devoted love.
tragic love.
Devoted love, yeah.
Tragic
Tragic
love.
devoted love. Unrequited is the wrong word here. My bad.
You're fine.
Still believe.
So when she says,
Hit
give
me
me...
up, baby.
When she says, give me a sign, that's when, the dancers, will take the knife from her, give it back, that sort of thing. Because it's her, it's the type of direction I love that, because it's her fighting with herself. Does she...
It's contemplating of, if she actually wants to kill herself right now.
Exactly. And I love that so much. Again, that's why I wish there were animatics of this. Because I would love, if anyone does make animatics of it, please link them in the comments. Because I 100% will react to them. I will not watch them. I will just react to them. I'll do it either on stream, live, in front of everyone, with, obviously, the artist's consent, obviously. If you want to do it on live, or I'll just react to it on my channel. But I would love if anyone makes an animatic of this, of any of these songs, to please link them in the comments, because I would love to see them, because this show is so amazing and I have so much love for it, and it'd be really cool.
So true.
Very fair.
Was I supposed to know? Betty, baby, I shouldn't have let you go. But the note changes and all that,
My loneliness is killing me. Me baby one more time. Doo-doo.
Like, the genre change of it is so beautiful and it works so well. And it's so wonderful. And I love it. I love it so much, you know? It's so good. It's
Yeah.
so good. So, what's the next one? What is this one? Show me the meaning of being lonely. I have to remember where this is in the show. What happens after this? Oh, okay. I remember. So, Juliet goes to Romeo's funeral, and she finds out that he had more lovers than just her.
What?
And have
Really?
you guys ever seen Romeo and Juliet? Because that is canonical.
That.
Oh.
Yeah. He
Well,
was essentially. I mean, he essentially spends the entirety of not the entirety, like the entire portions before the actual
Before
play
meeting
takes
Juliet,
place,
yeah.
trying to find a suitable wife for himself, and then just every single woman was falling short until he met Juliet.
Can I tell you guys something really funny? In the show, they're like, it's after this, but Juliet is like, what do you call a man who's a whore?
man whore.
And her nurse is like, there's not really a word for that, hon. Like a word, quote unquote. But this is Juliet being at the funeral, and one of the first women who's crying on his thing and being like, no, she's the one who starts the song.
Show me the meaning of being lonely.
Oh, hey. Did you know Romeo too?
So many words,
Yeah, this is the first love.
broken heart. So many words, it's hard to see. Crimson love, so hard to breathe. Walk with me and maybe guilty roads to an endless love.
Seriously, Romeo.
There's no
So there are three, yeah. So there are three women who are just crying over Romeo's death, and they're all holding roses, and Juliet's just like, what the hell? I married this guy, really?
I mean,
It's-
to be fair, that was before he met her. So.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. But do you guys remember how long Romeo and Juliet knew each other before they got married?
Yeah, a handful of days.
What did you say, Keith?
Few days.
Do you guys want to pick a number?
No.
2.
Frank, you don't want to pick a number? You don't want to be nice? You pick a number?
Oh, you 3.
Well, you're close. It was 4.
I undershot. Okay.
In total, they knew each other for 4 days.
4 days max. I feel like 4 is generous.
How about the drama, all right? Shakespearean drama.
They might have gotten married on the 3rd day, but they knew each other in total for 4 days.
Yes.
That was so quick. What the hell?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the point.
Romeo's best friend died for this.
And her cousin died for this. Juliet's cousin died for this.
Yeah, but we don't really talk about Benvolio. At least I think that's who he is.
No, Benvolio's the best friend of Romeo.
No, yeah, Benvolio is the best friend. Right, I got their names switched up. My
It's
bad.
okay. That's so funny.
Wow.
Anyways,
Look, my favorite character was the friar.
that's so fair. Oh, this is just a very big side note. While I was setting up for this, did you guys know that this year in June, they are coming out with a movie that's a musical called Juliet and Romeo?
No.
I did not know about it.
I watched the trailer while I was setting up for this. I just thought that was really funny. And it's not even this musical. It's like it is just the story of Romeo and Juliet, completely normal, but it happens to be original song musical.
Huh.
And
Like Juliet and Romeo.
I don't
Is it
know.
from Juliet's perspective?
I think it is from Juliet's perspective.
Anna?
I think we follow Juliet in it. The other thing is that do you want to know who plays Juliet's mom? Did you guys ever see the movies? Oh God, the ones about the a cappella groups. Pitch Perfect. Did you guys ever see Pitch Perfect?
I think I saw the second one.
Okay, Fat Amy plays the mom.
Really?
I think her name is, it starts with an R. I can't remember what her name is.
Ryan Reynolds.
No, it's like Reese or something. Reagan, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember what her name is. But Fat Amy plays Juliet's mom in the movie. And
Wilson?
Rebel Williams. Rebel Williams. That's what it is. Rebel Williams, I believe it is. Or Wilson.
Rebel.
It might be. It's one of the two. But her first name is Rebel. I remember that. But yeah, the fun fact. Anyways, musical.
Show me the meaning of being lonely. Is this the feeling I need to walk with? Tell me why I can't be there where you are. There's something missing in my heart. Juliet, your father and I are...
Yeah, that's her parents. Also, the mom's outfit. I just need to tell you guys, the mom's outfit is so funny because she's wearing a corset, a skirt that's only in the back. Like it does not. It has like a short front and a long back, and then she's got those big like things that are shaped like hearts that go around like the shoulders from like ancient medieval times. Kind of like the Queen of Hearts
Like
wears.
Those collars.
Yeah, like the
Gigantic
really
collars.
really big collars that are kind of shaped like hearts that go behind you, that are really tall.
Yes. Yes.
She's got one of those. So it's a corset, a half skirt.
Is pure Victorian.
Yeah, oh my God, it's so funny. And they're both carrying around like, not even wine glasses. I think it's like champagne glasses. They're really tall ones.
God.
It's so funny.
Sending you to a nunnery. There's nowhere to run. You have no place to go. Surrender your heart, body and soul. How could it be you're asking me to feel the things you never show?
I'll talk no more, you'll follow our decree.
Mom, wait. Talk not to me, for I am done with thee. Show me the meaning of being lonely.
But did her parents just bust into a funeral?
No, at that point she like makes her way back to her room, and her parents are like, by the way, you're going to a nunnery.
By the way, you're gonna be done now.
Yeah, by the way, we're sending you to a nunnery because your first fiance died. Your quote unquote marriage with that one guy ended because he's dead now. So go become a nun. My, nothing missing in my.
Do they have any other children other than Juliet?
No.
Yeah.
not-
So they must be just 100% done with her to just send her off to a nunnery instead of trying to, expand their family line by marrying
Yes.
her off again.
So
They're
here's
just
the
so 100% done.
So here's a really funny part, okay, right? So the wife gives Juliet a best
A
friend.
wife.
Shakespeare's wife, Anne, gives Juliet a best friend who is played by a trans woman. Her name is May, like the character's name is May, and then she writes her, and then the wife writes herself into the show and names her character's name April. So it's April, May, and Juliet.
April, May, June.
So it's April, May, June, but
Okay.
April, May, Juliet.
I
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
Good boy.
are going, like, they're all talking. They're like, and Juliet's like, I want to run away. I don't want to become a nun. I want to leave. And so they're like, you know what? We should go somewhere. And they decide that they are going to go to Paris, even though it's 600 miles away, because they're in Verona. In fair Verona. They are going to take a carriage because it's really funny. She's like, oh, William, we'll write you into the show. And they write him in as the carriage guy.
This was very demeaning.
Well, I think that's the point. So they write him as the carriage guy, and so he is the one who takes them all the way to Paris. So they are going to France, and this is the
Is
song.
he a recurring character?
Yes, of course William comes back. He's always there.
The cabbage guy. Oh, wait, no, carriage guy.
Cabbage guy is just as demeaning. But so this is them. This is like them realizing that, like, this is the song of them realizing that they want to go to Paris. So it's them like starting to like get ready and getting dressed before they, go on the town. And it starts with the wife, which I think is really funny.
I'm feeling sexy and free, like glitters raining on me.
I need to tell you, when she says that, she literally like opens her hand over her head and glitter actually falls out of her hand and onto her. Like, she makes glitter rain on her, and I love that. It's beautiful. Anyways.
I'm like a shot of pure gold. I think I'm about to explode.
And that's the nurse.
I can taste the tension like a cloud smoke in the air. Now I'm breathing like I'm running 'cause you're taking me there. Don't you know? You spin me out of control. Ooh, 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 ooh. We can do this all night. Damn, the star was skin tight. Baby, come on. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Pull me like a bass drum, sparking up a rhythm.
Baby, come on. Ooh, 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 ooh. Rock my world into the sunlight.
I also love May. May is my favorite character. And so, like, during this whole scene, they're all, like, changing their clothes. And, like, Juliet, who had been wearing a really long dress for, like, the funeral, she goes behind her closet and then comes out from the closet and is wearing, like, a shorter dress. So that way they actually can, like, dance and things like that. May has a jumpsuit, because what I also think is really interesting is that we kind of don't know May's gender in the show, because when Anne is introducing May, she's like, William's like, is it a boy best friend or a girl best friend? And Anne is like, I don't think it fucking matters now, does it? That's not exactly what she says, but that's basically what she says. And, everyone cheered. Everyone clapped. But May is my favorite character. I love May. And the actor, when I saw it, the actor was so cute, and I loved them so much. They were just the cutest. Just absolutely
Man trying to
adorable.
figure out what gender this 14th century man trying to figure out who this character is as a person.
Exactly. But love May. May is wonderful. Mwah. Beautiful. Good time.
Speaking of 14th century, I'm fairly sure jumpsuits were invented then.
Well, most of their outfits were not created in the 14th
about
century, so considering they're also wearing like denim and crop tops and shorts.
I don't know what you're talking about. They already had robots by the time the Greeks got there.
Oh god, no, not more fate, not now.
What's she going to think?
Oh, hold on, there's talking.
Oh God, Smitty, it's your mother. What's she going to think? I don't care what she thinks. I don't care what anyone thinks. I'm getting out of here. Yes! Oh my lord!
I I love the nurse. But yeah, like I said, Juliet is breaking free, and that is why they choose the song Domino, because the lyrics are kind of so literal and work so well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I need a drink.
The poor nurse.
Baby, got me feeling so right.
Hold on, just 1 second. Hi everybody, it's me. I just wanted to come in here and say that this is the percentage of people that are subscribed. That's not okay. That's rude, even, I would say. So why don't we fix that? You should like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. But also, I have a Discord server. If you want to hang out with people that watch me, and if you want to get notifications on when a video goes up, or when I start streaming, because I have been streaming for a while, then that's the place to go. Also, I have a Redbubble store, so if you want cool art drawn of me or by me, or both, head on over there.
Always been told that I got too much pride.
I don't remember what this one is. This actually might be them on the carriage. But they were preparing for the carriage, and I think this might be them actually on the carriage going to France.
Ooh.
I think this is their, like, journey to France. Like, actually going. So. They're having a grand
Goes on a
time.
road trip.
Absolutely. All the girlies. Oh yeah, no, this is them actually on the carriage.
Oh yeah, we're going to France during the 100 Years' War.
Mm-hmm. We're vibing, right? Absolute vibes.
I didn't think about that actually.
I mean,
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
we're totally doing chill
Just like the
stuff.
plague.
Show me love. Show me life. Which also, I feel like works really well for this thing, because Juliet, just had someone die on her. So she's going to find a new love, a new life. Like, she wants the world to show her exactly what she's been missing in the very rushed 4 days relationship she just had. So. And then I think the next line also really encapsulates everything. Yeah. And I feel like the "You're the One I Always Needed" is like them talking to each other as friends. Right? Like, all I ever needed was these friendships that I have. Right?
The real love was the friends we made along the way.
Genuinely, look at us go. Wow.
Wow.
Mhm.
Don't waste this love, I wanna give it to you. Tell me what you got, show me what you can do.
Show me love, show me everything.
I know you got potential, so baby let me in and show me love. Show me love, show me love, show me life, show me life. Baby, show me what it's all about. You're the one that show me love and what it's all about. Alright, show me love, show me life and what it's all about. Show me love, show me life and what it's all about. You're the one that I ever needed. Show me love and what it's all about. Alright.
This place is amazing! I feel like a new person already. I knew this was a good idea.
And look, Juliet, it's a sign.
I say we go to this ball, y'all.
It is my night out.
And this
What I also love is that Anne says that it is my night out, because that's how she starts the whole thing, where she's like, it's my night out, and yes, I gave the kids a babysitter. Like that's her whole thing was when she like, surprises William. She's like, I got a baby. I got like, it's my night out. Don't worry. Everything's chill. Also, the sign is for a ball. Like, so they're all like, let's go have it. Like, let's go dance. Let's go have a good time.
Where it all begins. So baby, let me in and show me love. Show me love. You're the one that I ever needed. Show me love and what it's all about. Alright, show me love. Oh, show me love. Show me love. Show me what it's all about. You're the one that I ever needed. Show me love and what it's all about. Alright.
So, I believe the next one is, yeah. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Do you know how old Juliet is in the original show?
14.
14.
Yeah, and they're trying to go to a club.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
she did get married at 14 too.
So, do you remember how old,
Yeah, fair.
do you remember how old Romeo is?
21, I think.
Frank?
Wasn't he like? No, he wasn't. He wasn't over the. He wasn't in. He wasn't legal age, as far as I remember.
If I
18 then,
remember,
maybe?
yeah, if I remember correctly, he was 18 and
think
she
it
was
was
14.
six-
Ah.
No,
If I remember correctly, he was
hold on.
18,
I
she was
think
14.
it was 16.
I thought he was 18.
I'm gonna look it up right now. Actually,
Yeah, please look it
I
up.
don't want to be wrong.
That is so fair.
Um,
I think he was 18 and I know she's 14. And I need to tell you what happens before this song because
Okay. Juliet is
Juliet is
explicitly
approaching
stated to be
16.
13.
no, that's the movie.
Huh?
That's the movie.
Wait, no, yeah.
Juliet is explicit in William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. Juliet is specifically stated to be 13 years old, not yet 14.
Yes,
but
she is not
becoming.
yet
Oh,
14.
yeah,
Yeah.
13 years old.
While Romeo's age is never explicitly mentioned, though he is implied to be a teenager around 15 to 16 or 17.
I
Oh,
thought
they're
he-
both underage.
Yeah. Either way,
weird.
either
That's weird to
way,
say.
yeah, either way, they show up to this ball that is, at least on stage, is supposed to be acting like a club, right? And there's like a list of people that can get in, type of thing. And so Anne, who doesn't know the age of Juliet, is like, oh, this guy won't let us in because he doesn't know how old we are. And she's like, I'm 21, and they all say that they're 21, and Juliet's like, I'm 13. and Anne is like, lights off, William. I am not going clubbing with a 13-year-old. And so she's
Hey,
like,
you're the one making the rewrite, Missy.
yeah, and he's like, she's based on a real person, and she's like, I don't care. I'm not going clubbing with a 13-year-old. Just make all of us in
Then
our
don't go with
20s.
clubbing.
Like, and then just have us all be in our 20s. And he's like, all of you in your 20s? And he just like looks at her, and she's like, yes. Because she is not in her 20s. She's actually older than William Shakespeare. When they first got together, he was 18 and she was 26.
Damn.
So, anyways,
I get it.
because he got her pregnant. So anyways,
It is what it is.
yeah. So anyways,
That was one of those rare times when things were semi-legal.
yeah. But so anyways, they upgrade her, which is even funnier because that means that she's older in the relationship than Romeo, if she's in her 20s. How fun is that? So anyways, they go up to the guy and they're like, we're over the age of 20. And the guy's like, that doesn't matter, because the thing is that you're not on the guest list. And so Anne is like, that doesn't matter. And so she writes a back door to get into the club. So
I'm not leaving until
What a perfect club song, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blow is the perfect club song, I think. Because, first of all, the beat of it and just like, I feel like just the vibe of the whole song is a perfect club song, right?
Also, medieval cocaine.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
Opium.
Also, during this scene, William Shakespeare is the DJ. And I just thought that was important to share with you.
I think that's funny.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I also forgot to mention that we're introduced to a guy whose name is Francois. His last name is Dubois. So his name is
Francois Dubois.
Dubois. Sorry, Dubois. My bad. Yeah, Francois Dubois. And his
Like the
dad...
painter?
Similarly, yes. But I don't believe he is the painter. They don't talk about him painting in this. He does play the virginal, which they do make.
Dante.
So, Francois Dubois, his dad is actually hosting this club ball party to get him a wife. So, that's also a plot point that I thought I would share. So. Oh, 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 oh.
Now what?
We're taking control. We get what we want.
We do what you don't.
Look out, this is about to
Tonight we're taking names 'cause we don't mess around.
That voice, that's the guy that was at the
That is-
front. who told them that they're not allowed in the club, and so he comes up to one of them and is like, your name is not on the list, and one of them just takes the list and throws it. Just-
Amazing. Also,
Hmm?
I read a quick thing.
Yes, of course.
How long has it been since the funeral?
It depends. How long does it take to travel 600 miles by carriage from Verona?
So they arrived in France
Yeah.
already?
Oh yeah, no, this is happening in France. They made it to Paris and they're going to this ball that's in France. Could you not tell by the French accent?
Oh, I'm just thinking because I'm just
So yes, they're in France.
asking.
I don't know how long it's
because,
been.
Verona. Where is Verona again?
In
In
Italy. Yeah. So Italy to Paris.
Italy, France.
Verona
Okay, so it's
to
not
Paris.
Too bad. So she
600
still could
miles.
have been.
What an
Okay,
unfortunate
I'm
trip,
just-
honestly.
I'm trying to think of the logistics of this because
You shouldn't be.
she is 13, and in the story, apparently, when it started, she was about to be 14 in 2 weeks. So they had the whole funeral and the whole trip to Paris in under 2 weeks. Which doesn't matter because she's now 21, but still, it's funny.
Yeah.
So I googled it and it says depending on where you live, if you're driving by car, it takes roughly about 10 to 20 hours to go 600 miles.
Did they have a car in the 14th?
No, so probably like at least double that. So probably
few-
it would take probably
days,
at least
maybe?
probably at least 3 days. So she's still not 14 yet.
Badoo.
That's not bad, honestly.
It's
I would say
almost
probably
so
3 to
close
4
her
days.
birthday.
They
Hey.
never talk about her birthday though. They just mention that it takes 600 miles to go to Verona to Paris. They just
It
mention it.
ultimately doesn't matter because she's now 21, but I just think it's funny.
That is fair. Now, anyways, clubbing.
Oh.
So this is May. May bumped into Francois. So they're having a moment.
Love.
They're having a moment.
A question mark love? Just love. Just love.
Frank,
Yes.
do you remember who May is?
Right. Oh, I'm dumb.
How rude.
Bad. I'm sorry. I am a horrible person, or rather, I'm just forgetful.
You're fine. You're fine.
Skip
Don't
me.
blame.
Skip me. At the way.
Bye-bye moment.
You're good.
Here, let me.
Oh, thank you.
Have I seen you before?
No, sorry, my friends and I weren't on the guest list.
It's fine. Enjoy the party.
We are taking over. This place up.
I didn't hit that.
Oh. Huh.
Did it end?
That was
I
weird.
guess.
This place up.
Okay.
Sure,
Well,
alright.
that was
I
weird.
guess.
Okay, original Broadway
Did they
recording.
finish? Did they finish
What
the
that
song?
probably is, just a little bit of a hop in. What that probably is that's a set change turnover.
I mean, it
Ah,
is.
makes
She
sense.
gets. I was about to say that she gets on a chandelier and starts dancing on the chandelier, but it's still the club.
Ah, okay.
It's still the club until the song finishes. Anyways, Juliet gets on a chandelier and starts dancing on the chandelier. This is probably one of my favorite songs though. This one, this whole bit. So this is a song that's going to be sung by May. And it is my favorite, one of my favorite songs, because after bumping into Francois, she has a moment, and they step aside, and this happens, and they just are having a moment, and it's one of my favorite parts.
I used
It
to
is May.
think
So I was right earlier.
I
Yeah,
had the
well, I mean, yeah, it's May.
answers to everything. But now I know life doesn't always go my way.
Yeah.
Feels like I'm caught in the middle. That's when I realize I'm not a girl, not yet a woman.
Which is, I feel, very powerful considering the character that May is. Right?
Yummy.
Like, I am not a girl, but I'm also not a woman. And
Yep.
being in that
Yep.
in-between space. Now, this song normally obviously is also can be very powerful for girls that are born with the normal feminine genomes, or whatever it is, chromosomes, whatever the fuck it is, doesn't matter. And I know science, it already can be a powerful song because, you know, we all go through our own cycle of life, and so there is that moment where, as any type of woman, you are not a girl, but you're also not in your final form as a woman. You're in this in-between moment, and I think in general it can be a very powerful song, but I think for May it is also a very powerful song because she's still finding herself. And I'm gonna flip between using she her pronouns and they them pronouns just because they use she her, but it, again, we don't officially know the gender of May, so
Whatever works.
whatever
They them
works. And people can yell at me if they want. It'll give me more reach. So
I will yell at you still.
but May is, I feel, such an important character, and for this to be one of her songs, I just think is so important because when she bumps into Francois, she has a moment and she realizes at least from how I see it, that when she bumped into him, she might not have been seen as feminine. She might have just been seen differently. And she's just having this moment of, like, being caught in the middle. And I think that's so important. So. And the lyrics of this song in this musical, just in general, I think are very wonderful. So.
All I need is time, a moment that is mine, while I'm in between. I'm not a girl, there is no need to protect me. It's time that I learn to face up to this on my own.
Come on, May.
She's singing with Juliet. I should have said that earlier.
Know now. So don't tell me to shut my eyes.
I'm not a
But I also love that lyric. I talked over it like a dumbass.
Then you know now.
Ah! I didn't go far back enough.
on my own.
Come on, May. I've seen so much more than you know now. So don't tell me to shut my eyes.
Which I think, again, is so important. Because, it's like, don't tell me to not look at you. Because you are still you. There's nothing you can change about yourself that does not keep you from being you. Which, again, I think is so important. Like, there's nothing you can change about yourself that stops you from being you.
I feel like that sentence is a bit of a paradox, but I get the idea.
Well, like, for instance, I mean, I could get a tattoo. I could dye my hair. I could get surgeries. But that doesn't stop me from being me.
Yeah, because it's still part of you what you're doing.
Mhm.
Is it's an intrinsic. I'm a bit confused, but I get the idea.
Yeah. I know that it
Believe
can...
in the me that believes in the May.
Exactly.
Right?
So true.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Real.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen so much more. Don't tell me to shut my eyes. Like, don't tell me to not look at you. Because
You
especially...
saw dead body.
especially considering it's being sung by Juliet, because May is her best friend. And so for Juliet, just don't tell her to shut her eyes, because May is her best friend. There's nothing that May could do unless it's, like, murder or something. And even then, who knows? Because, she drank a sleeping potion. Who knows?
Juliet, it was I who gave Romeo this poison.
Romeo didn't even drink poison. He had a dagger.
Well, yeah, he
Jack-
killed him. I was I who gave Romeo the dagger.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know.
But yeah, again, this is such a good song.
I'm
Stuff,
not
good
a
stuff.
girl, not yet a woman. All I need is time, a moment that is mine, while I'm in between. I'm not a girl,
Key change.
but if you look at
So it's automatically a good song because
Yeah.
of key change, obviously.
Key change, absolutely. Hey, if a song's got a key change,
Change
then
Mopo.
you will see it in my eyes. This
For real, for real.
will always find her way.
such a good song.
Hate it. No, I love it.
I will kick you.
Girl,
Said I love it.
I know. I retract my statement.
All I need is time, a moment that is mine. While I'm in between, I'm not a girl. Not yet a woman.
You know what you could do to become a woman?
What?
Go with the Francois guy.
Which one is this one? Oh, yes. Okay. Ah, no! Don't look at
What?
it. Don't look at my
What's
other
happening?
tabs. Okay, so this is a song. This is Francois playing the virginal.
Oh.
This song is
The
Francois.
Virginal?
Yes, that is what it is called. I am not kidding, and they do make jokes about him being a virgin. They also talk about my favorite thing, guys. I have to tell you,
Nope.
one of my favorite things is that Juliet comes in
Like a
and
mind
she
games?
plays with him, but when she breaks it up, I don't know if it's in this recording, but she's like, "Oh, so you play the virginal? Well, that's lovely. I always say that if you do it once, it doesn't really count. If you do it with only one person, it doesn't count, or something like that." I'd have to find the exact
What?
quote, but it's.
Girl, you've only ever been with one guy. How can
Exactly.
you say that?
I think that's the point. It's so funny. It might be in this recording, it might not be, but yeah, Juliet does come in like halfway through, and I love this because Francois is such a fucking nerd. I love him.
Oh wait, I get it now. Okay.
Oh Lord.
That I am. You're gonna have to see through my perspective.
Also, the
I need to make mistakes.
the genre change for this.
Learn who I am,
Yep.
and I don't wanna be so damn protected. There must be another way, 'cause I believe in taking chances, but who am I to say what a boy is to do? God, I need some answers. What am I to do with my life?
You will find it out, don't worry.
How am I supposed to know what's right?
Just gotta do it your way.
I can't help the way I feel, but my life has been so overprotected.
I don't need nobody telling me just what I wanna, what I'm gonna do about my destiny. You're a natural, thanks. Nobody's telling me just what I wanna do. I'm so fed up with people telling me to be someone else, but hello.
What?
Francois is he's just a little. Oh, also at this point, when he introduces himself, she's like, "My name is." He's like, "My name is Francois," and she goes, "Frankie," and he goes, "Dubois, Dubois, Frankie Dubois."
Frankie the boy.
And that is
Frankie the boy.
what she calls him for the rest of the show. And if anyone refers to him as Francois, they do it right over her head. She does not acknowledge it. She's like, "Nope, that's not. Who are you talking about? That's Frankie. That's Frankie Dubois."
I would think you would expect this from an English person.
Well, she is
Italian.
Oh no,
Pretty
she's
close
not
to the
English,
Latin. Yeah, pretty close to the Latin. The Latin
I don't
source of all
care. I
things.
hate the French.
And then this is them. So they leave,
Almost
right?
as much as I hate the Welsh.
Oh my god. But yeah, what is this part? I can't even remember exactly where this part is, but they're still in the club. They're still in the club for a while.
Are you ready?
No.
It's time for me to take it. I'm the boss.
Oh, I kind of remember what this is. Ish. Okay.
Go down, 'cause this is my game, and you better come to play. Yes, girl. Yeah. I used to hold my
I also need to tell you guys that they were selling hats when I saw the show, and they were bright pink, and then they were embroidered with very bold letters, and it just said yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. About one.
Lights on. I think she starts singing this because Frankie says that he doesn't want to be in any drama, and everyone else is telling Juliet that she needs to be more confident in herself. If I remember correctly. I don't remember. The only thing I really remember about this song is like the midpoint. Like that's like the main thing I remember. And you'll figure out why, because it's really funny.
It's time to get the chains out. Is your tongue tied up? 'Cause this is my ground, and I'm dangerous.
And you can get off, but it's all about me tonight.
I am so scared right now.
Yeah, Frankie! Poor Frankie. Oh yeah, Frankie needs more confidence. That's what this is for. They're trying to teach him how to have confidence. Yeah, so I think his dad comes in.
He's a Frenchman who can play the virginal. You would think you'd have confidence.
I think his dad comes in and Juliet's like, you need to have more confidence. Or no. I think they're just talking to each other. My favorite part. Oh yeah, okay, I remember a little bit. She's like, you're gonna go to your dad and you're gonna tell him what? And he's like, that I'm very scared of him. And then I'll do anything to make him happy. And
He's a good son. He's a good boy.
I love Frankie. I love Francois. Francois is so adorable. He's
I think
just
you mean Frankie.
Frankie.
Unfortunately, he's French, so.
He's the
What?
cutest French. He's a cute Frenchman.
All I'm thinking of as Frankie's face is Bedivere from Fate. That's my face claim right now. That's what I'm imagining.
Just think of a Twinkie
It's
boy
Bedivere.
with curly brown hair wearing a denim
Bedivere.
vest.
Bedivere.
Whatever works for you, hun.
Bedivere.
Bedivere's not even French, he's English.
Yes, but he is a Twinkish man.
Okay. Anyways, but yeah, she's trying to give him confidence, and he is very scared, my poor baby.
What's wrong with being confident? Oh, what's wrong with being confident? Oh, what's wrong with being confident? Oh, what's wrong with being confident? Okay, that's enough. I don't know who.
That is his dad, who's coming to crash the party. His name
Sounds like Geppetto.
No.
his name is Lancelot, and they call him Lance.
Wait, what?
Lancelot.
His name is Lancelot Dubois.
Is he related?
I
he
don't know.
related in
I don't
any
know,
way?
but they call him Lance.
Maybe because Lancelot was French.
Maybe it's just
Wait, so
Lancelot.
I changed my mind. Frankie no longer looks like Bedivere to me. Now he looks like Galahad.
I mean, you're a little closer, I think.
Who you are, but you certainly were not on the guest list.
Nurse, distract him.
Oh, please, I am not going to be distracted by your knocks. Angelique?
So you say I'm complicated.
They knew each other.
You two know each other?
Yes.
And then they run off stage together. I think the next song is one of my favorites as well. There's a lot of songs in here that I absolutely adore. There's just one issue about this song though. We'll get to it. Where are we? Yeah. Right about here, Juliet and Frankie kiss.
Oh,
So,
wow, no.
drama.
Drama bomb.
Now we have a mashup of Teenage Dream and Break Free.
Hey,
Oh,
This-
damn, I've never seen something like that.
This song is sung by Lance and Angelica, the nurse.
Wait, what?
So-
We're following their plot? Okay.
And here's the thing, they ran off stage and then had a beautiful night together, and this is them together in the morning.
Oh.
So, you're gonna love this. This, first of all, is hilarious. Second of all, is the weirdest mashup, but is beautifully put together. Anyways, enjoy. I will be talking a lot about this.
think I'm pretty without any makeup on. You think I'm funny when I throw the punchline wrong. I know you get me, so I let my walls come down.
Oh, I also should say, the nurse actually worked. The reason that she and Lance know each other is because she actually used to work for Lance, but Lance was married and so they couldn't be together. And so she went all the way to Verona to get away from him, but now they've crossed paths again. And so she doesn't really know how to deal with this. Lance's wife is dead, by the way.
Doesn't know how to deal with this. Ends up having a quote unquote beautiful night with them, as you said.
Oh, yes, they'll talk about it. They'll talk about it. But yes.
Ah.
But the wife is dead.
I was so right, but things were kind
Oh yeah, he free.
Oh, you, just wait. Just wait.
You'll be my Valentine.
Let's go all the way tonight. No regrets, just love. We can dance until we die. You and I will be young forever. You make me feel like I'm leaving.
I love Lance.
Teenage dreams, the way you die.
The way that Lance is the one singing Teenage Dream.
Teenage Dream Symphony.
You turn me out.
French accent.
Can't sleep. I love it. It is so good. It on stage, they're on the bed, like she's like sitting she's sitting at like a powder seat, and he literally is dancing around the bed, and then they start like chasing each other, and it's the funniest shit. It is so good, and I love it. And it's like, and we haven't even gotten to the break free part.
Have me on. I can't sleep. Let's run away and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back.
Lance, looking back is what brought me to your bed last night. If I look forward, I can only think about
Is that
Juliet's
break
future
free?
and how much she needs me.
Wait for it. Just wait for it. Just wait for it.
Interlude.
Just wait for it.
And I am supposed to
Wait, listen. You missed it. Hold on.
What?
brought me to your bed last
Wait,
night.
wait.
If I look forward, I can only think about Juliet's future and how much she needs me.
Juliet is a big girl. She must be at least 45.
She's in her 20s.
See, there you go.
And I am supposed to
She's a big girl. She must at least be 14. She's in her 20s. See, there you go.
See, there you go.
You don't need to be at her side anymore. A thought.
There you go.
Amazing.
Exactly.
your heart.
If you want it,
Take it. I should have played it before. I did.
fake it. I can't pretend anymore. I only wanna die alive, never by the hands of a broken heart.
I don't want to hear you lie tonight. Now that I've become who I really are.
And I love like that these lyrics are really a conversation between the two. Like it doesn't feel awkward. It really does feel like they're talking to each other where he's like, I don't want to like I want to die like alive. I want to feel alive. I don't want to die losing you again. And so it's a very beautiful conversation. I really love it.
Oh my gosh.
It works
Amazing.
so well.
Amazing.
Heart stops when you look at me. Just one touch. Now, baby, I believe this is real. So take a chance and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. This is
I love it so much. It's so good.
I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free. 'Cause I can't resist it no more. This is the part when I say I don't want you. I'm stronger than I've been before. This is the part when I break free. 'Cause I can't resist it no more.
And then of course they kiss because she can't resist it anymore, and they're all hearts and so cute. Oh my gosh!
I want an animatic of that.
I know. I want it so bad. I think it would be really cute. Okay.
So
So what do we think? What do we think happened here? Do we have any guesses of what happens now? Because the song is called "Oops, I Did It Again."
Juliet did it again.
She
She decided to go for another man again very quickly. Very easily.
Yeah, basically. That's...
How did you guys guess that?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
Did you
mean-
invite people that didn't know about Romeo and Juliet?
No. I was just curious. Okay, because here's the thing, right? So the reason.
Juliet ended like one of the few last songs like kissing
Yeah.
Francois.
Hey,
So
kissing Frankie. So, you
So
know, we
okay,
put two and
okay,
two
but
together.
why? Why do you think? Why do you think it happened again? I'm curious.
Dumb, canonically.
Do you have any guesses on why it happened? So you're
I think
going
he
with
is canonically dumb.
So you're going with she's canonically stupid. Keith, do you have any
No.
guesses?
But I'm fairly sure that's not going to be the case. Yeah.
I mean,
I think
maybe it's because
going
she
up with
actually
the
feels a
vibe.
genuine connection with this guy.
Frank,
she
do you
also
want
feel
to?
genuine connection with Romeo?
So no. So the reason is one, Frankie needs to get married, and two, she doesn't want to join a convent.
That's fair.
Oh, so she saw this as a perfect opportunity.
However, Frankie
out.
did
Okay,
propose to
fair enough, I
her.
guess.
He proposed to her after knowing her for one day because he thought she was really cool, and also he wants to
Oh,
escape
no,
his
now
dad.
she's
Because
the
if he,
Juliet.
because well, here's the thing: if
Oh,
he doesn't
wait,
get married,
hold on.
if he doesn't get married, he has to join the army.
I
Oh
see.
my god.
So if he doesn't get married, he has to join the
Roles are
army.
reversed.
And if she doesn't marry Frankie, she has to join a nunnery.
She's already in France. She can just be continuously
Well-
on the run.
No, because her parents showed up.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
That's when she told her parents that, because she told Frankie, no, I don't want to marry you, I want to continue living. And then her parents showed up and she was like, oh, well, Frankie and I are getting married, so no, I'm not going to a nunnery. And then she immediately goes into this song.
I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. Oh, baby, it might seem like a crush, but it doesn't mean that I'm serious.
So just because she kissed him does not mean that she likes him. Like,
Why'd she kiss them?
because it was the heat of the moment.
So she is canonically dumb.
Esto fue.
You know, heat of the moment
I
type
did
thing.
again.
Oh no! Oh shit!
He is gone.
Mm.
So this sounds like Hit Me Baby.
Yeah.
That is just so typically me.
Dang.
Even she knows she was really stupid.
Oopsie daisy.
What a time to be alive, guys.
Ooh, baby, baby, oops, I did it again. I played with your heart.
I like that this sounds like Hit Me Baby. Harkening back to how we started this whole thing.
It's got
And now
that.
she's doing it again, and it's got the motif.
Well, I mean, and you know what the funny part is? They're both Britney Spears songs.
No wonder they sound similar.
They might even be from the same album, but that might be me hallucinating. So.
Ooh, baby, baby, oops, you think
I'm in love,
that I'm
sent from above.
I'm not that innocent. You see, my problem is this.
So now we go to the nurse because the nurse said to Lance that she's not going to get married or be in a relationship with anyone until she sees Juliet married. And now because of this, she can marry Lance. And so Lance is extra excited about this so he can marry his love.
Oh boy, is she gonna divorce Lance if the
Well-
marriage doesn't go through?
Well, she needs to see Juliet marry first
Ah,
before she can get married.
I'm dreaming always. Typically me. Ooh, baby, baby, oops, I did it again.
I love the mashup of them being layered. The layer is so good.
What?
Man, that's so rude.
You
All right.
How dare you?
It's
How dare you?
crazy.
All right, who's kissing in this? Who do we think? What's going on?
I think it is Romeo having come back to life and talking about how he kissed Juliet before killing himself.
Frank? Or you're Frank. Sorry, Keith?
Sorry, what?
I don't
Sorry,
worry.
what?
Yeah, Frank.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Keith.
Sorry,
Frank,
what?
What's your opinion? What's your opinion, Frank?
No. I Frank, what?
No, Frank.
Oh, what I said. Oh, you're
Wait,
back
what?
to what I said.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Huh?
Roy?
What do you mean? What does he
What do
mean?
I mean?
What? Dang, wait. How? What? Hang on, what?
Explain.
Hang
How,
on, did
how
you
does-
say Romeo comes back to life? Excuse me?
And was remembering about how he kissed Juliet before killing himself. B asked what the song is about, and the song is titled "I Kissed a Girl." So you know.
Keith, what do you think?
There's so not
You're
that.
saying there's no way?
That sounds
saying there's-
that sounds a little absurd.
Okay, Keith. You know what? What else is absurd? A teenager suddenly turning a legal age, in the snap of fingers.
You know what? Fair enough, I guess. Whatever. Screw it.
Well, Keith, what's your idea? Who's
Oh,
kissing? What's going
Yeah,
on?
what's your idea, Keith? Frank, rather.
Let's see.
Romeo, man. Romeo.
Just play the video.
Okay, do you want me to tell you what's going on? Do you want
It's very obviously Francois.
France? Well, but who? With who? What's going on?
I mean, yeah, it is.
Play the video.
It is probably Francois kissing.
This was never the way I planned.
Not my
Oh, hey, it's Romeo.
intention. What the fuck? No, it's May, you dunce. You don't even know what Romeo sounds like if he shows up.
I mean, how would he? He's dead.
He's dead. Yeah, no, he's dead.
Age. Yeah.
Anyways,
This is May.
yes,
What
this
did
is
she
May.
do? Hold on.
No, hold on. No, the lyric is this was never the way I planned, because her best friend is married to the guy that he just
Oh.
that she just kissed. May just kissed her best friend's fiance. And so this is a duet between Francois, Frankie, and May. Oh no, the first person who started off was Frankie, and this is May.
Oh, this is Frankie.
It's Frankie. It's Frankie and May. No, that's Frankie. Their voices sound very similar. When I'm
That
at
was Frankie. I feel like Frankie somehow sounds more feminine, and I don't know how to think about it.
I don't know what's going on.
Oopsie daisy.
That's alright. Don't mean I'm in love tonight. So, Frankie has kissed May and seems to have enjoyed it far more than the brief kiss that he had with Juliet, to the point where on stage throughout this entire song they are repeatedly kissing in between bits of this song.
Damn.
Innocent?
Nope.
I don't know about that one, but sure.
Okay, but you know that I'm not a girl, right? If that's you, it doesn't matter to me. I just like kissing you. It felt so wrong, it felt so right. Don't mean I'm in love tonight.
So they both know that this isn't a good decision. And let me tell you the best part.
Mm-hmm.
So throughout this whole rewrite, it's mostly being led by Anne, because Anne took the quill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anne needs to change her outfit. So she hands the quill to Shakespeare, and he writes this part. Because in his mind, this show doesn't have enough drama. So he wrote this bit.
So,
And
when did he start writing?
What do you mean when? Do you mean like actual history?
No, when did he start
getting
the quill back?
Right before this
point?
song starts. Because before this song starts is when he's like, hey, you look like you might need like a little break. And she's like, yeah, this is really chafing, surprisingly. And so she goes to change her outfit. And so she passes the quill to him. And he's like, yeah, I'll take care of everything, sweetie. Like, don't worry. And then he creates this drama.
He'd be like, all right, we've entertained this long enough, but the story is ultimately a tragedy and a drama.
Yes.
You like these characters? Now I'm gonna have them go through the most tragic stuff.
Mm-hmm. And so he writes this drama.
He's a Tumblr writer.
Honestly. I liked it.
Sorry, I've just never done anything like this before. I'm not really into drama. Oh, you think I'm into drama? A 5, 6, 7, 8.
I love May.
I feel like that was Shakespeare talking about that. I feel like that was directly Shakespeare speaking.
I mean, okay, I will say that there are bits where like characters will be like, as I say, and then they'll say something, and Shakespeare will like, oh, you say that? And there's also
Wink,
bits,
wink.
yeah, there's also bits where he'll say a line
To
and he
the
goes,
camera.
which I came up with, and like he'll say like, in my heart of hearts, which I came up with that line, before he continues talking. It's so funny. I think we're close to the end of Act 1.
That's saying, despite his initial questioning.
Sorry, what did you say,
I like
sweetheart?
that he's, despite his initial questioning of who May is, I like that he's embracing it and making
Oh.
some sweet, sweet drama about it.
Oh yeah, no, like literally when Anne was like, I don't think it matters, he was just kind of like, okay, I could, they're still a character that I can manipulate like a little fun
I
puppet.
I see significant potential in this. Oh, they're not a typical man or woman. Oh, I could make so much drama with
Oh,
this.
the other funny thing
Oh,
that
the person they like has kissed Juliet. Oh, sweet, sweet drama.
the other funny thing is that when Anne is explaining everything, she's like, didn't you, like, haven't you made a fortune on having men dress up like women who are dressing up like men? 12th Night. And no women were allowed to act.
I thought that was Midsummer.
Yeah.
I mean, Midsummer also has it, I believe. But, like, women weren't allowed to act for the longest time, so literally Juliet would have been played by a man.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know about
Oh,
that.
damn.
Yeah.
I did not know about that.
Yeah, women weren't allowed to
yeah.
act, so when all of Shakespeare's plays, like, everyone would have been played by a man.
I feel like he'd be so peeved about that. He wrote these women characters for women, and they have to deal with men.
I mean, everyone in this show isn't played by man, obviously, but in the
Right,
originals...
yeah, of course, but
Yeah,
yeah.
in the originals, way back when, yeah.
yeah, that's what I mean. I could just hear Shakespeare laughing maniacally here.
A little bit, yeah. And everyone jazz dance. Jazz hands.
As hands. Now, how do we
So-
get everyone killed in the most tragic of ways?
This is the ending of Act 1. This is the song of Act
dang.
1. This is the end. And I'm not gonna say anything,
The beginning.
but Frank, have fun.
Why me?
Because,
Why me?
don't worry about it.
And not is-
Just wait, just wait. This is a voice we haven't heard before.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Shakespeare's got the fucking
My
quill.
life, it's now or never.
Forever. And I ain't gonna live forever.
So, what do we think is going on?
Well, Anne Hathaway started rewriting the story by bringing back Juliet. Now that Shakespeare's got the quill, he sees some potential here. And what better way to cause a drama than to go all telenovela and bring back the former love interest?
Gotta be freaking kidding me.
I am not. Yes, Shakespeare took the quill and said that Romeo also drank a sleeping potion.
Oh my god.
You know what? No, he did not have, in fact, a knife. be ye minds be forgetting.
No, he still had the
He
knife.
did, in
but
fact.
he drank a sleeping potion.
Insteadeth thine blade through his heart of hearts, which I wrote. He instead reached for the residualeth the potion of the night and dranketh that instead. And now he is backeth, bitches,
He be backeth,
bitches in
bitches.
capital.
He's going to kill it.
Open. Hey.
I'm so.
Oh no, it gets better. It gets better. Don't worry.
I'm not even happy that he's alive. I'm just happy that I was
Just wait for
technically
it.
right.
Just wait for it. Wait for it. So Anne and Shakespeare are talking now.
Oh, I love it.
Well, William, I hope that you are very impressed with yourself.
You know what? I really am.
Really, yeah.
The ones who stood their ground.
Romeo, Romeo.
Juliet who never backed down.
Oh my god.
Tomorrow's getting harder, make no mistake.
Oh yeah, they're getting married the next day. Like Juliet and Frankie, they're like they got engaged and they're gonna get married the next day.
It really did happen again, huh?
Mm-hmm. There's also a point where when Romeo is like getting dressed, like he's like putting on, he has like a leather jacket and like a ruffle shirt and like it's a lot of layers. Literally when he's like at one point he says it's my life and a guy comes on stage and takes a can of hairspray and sprays his hair.
Fucking grease lightning.
Really, it is grease lightning. It's like hairspray and grease lightning in one song and I love it so much. Ah! It's so good. I'm alive.
I guess Hathaway and Shakespeare really were ahead of the times, figuring out fashion from times that they never experienced.
Like Frankie said, I did it my way.
Yeah, I did. Like Frankie said, I did it my way.
It's so good. Oh my god. Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up. My favorite part. This part. This right here.
I can't believe I'm engaged again. So much is happening in such a short time. So much is happening. Whatever happens, I will be here for you. You will be fine. It's my life. It's now or never. And I ain't gonna live forever. I just wanna live while it's my life, my heart is like an open highway, and I'm just gonna do it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive.
Go, Romeo. You're her only hope. You're back from the dead.
You
I know.
dumb.
Shh. Hold on. You gotta listen to it. It's so fucking funny. You're gonna love this.
You're my only hope.
I know. It's super dope.
Just
Super
I know.
dope.
I know. It's super dope.
You know what? I'm glad they're running with that. They're both canonically dumb.
Oh yeah, no, they're like there's a part in season in Act 2. I almost said season 2. There's a part in Act 2
Season 2.
where like it's like I love Romeo. I love Romeo so much. He's such a dumbass. I will never
gonna live forever. I wanna live without my life.
Juliet, it's Romeo. Here for our that Romeo.
Here for our thou.
I'm alive and I came back for my wife.
Oh shit. It's
I love.
And that is the end of Act 1.
This is stupid funny.
I'm so glad. So what do we think about Act 1 before Keith has to disappear into the void?
Yeah, I gotta leave soon. Anyways, yeah, it was pretty great.
Do we favorite song
fun.
before you leave? Favorite song and current thoughts.
Can we see the playlist again so I can remember the names of them?
Yes.
Eh,
Do you have
I think
I'll
the
have a
opening
top
is
3.
my favorite, Larger Than Life.
Yeah.
the opening song is so good.
It's so good. It's a banger. I just wish it was longer.
That is fair. That is fair.
I have a top 3 right now.
Okay, what's your top
and
3
I'll just
currently?
keep it at 3. My top most, go back down. Break Free. Is Break Free.
You mean Teenage Dream and Break Free?
Teenage Dream / Break Free. My top. That's the first. Second one is the opening. And third, it's tough. It's either between it's Hit Me Baby or It's My Life.
All right. Well, thank you both so much for being here for Act 1. We will definitely do Act 2 later because
Now.
Well, Keith's got to do things, and I don't want to leave it without Keith. And I also need to go to bed because I have other human normal things to do tomorrow, like a weirdo. But we will definitely pick back up with Act 2 at a later time. And I hope you guys have a good day or night wherever you are in the world. Please don't forget to like and subscribe not only to myself, but to my friends. And that's it.
Singular. I don't got channels.
You do, in fact, have a channel. You just
I
need to
don't
post things to it.
advertise, right?
You just need to... Oh, anyways, it doesn't matter. Anyways, bye, guys!
Later, gamers.
See you later.